Hi guys, so today we're doing balance practice. We're gonna do a series of balance sequences and some fun postures, fun transitions. But before we start, I would like you to grab a ball, maybe a tennis ball or a doggy ball, and if you don't have anything, maybe just roll up a blanket or a mat so that you can just massage your foot, because we're gonna spend quite a lot of time on our feet. It's really nice to awaken your feet before the practice. We're just gonna use a ball. So the ball is come underneath your right foot. Let's start with the right foot. So go for the ball of the foot. We're not gonna spend too much time on it, but just apply some pressure. Go side to side. Maybe just a little bit more pressure. You can spread your toes and then hug the ball. Spread and hug. And then if you would like to put a little bit more pressure onto it, maybe just the weight of the other leg on top. Then we're gonna move it towards the heel, and although you might not think it's doing anything, but it's doing anything because everything is fascia, everything is connective tissue. So by applying some pressure and rolling it out underneath your heel, just releasing some tissues that we have underneath the heel. And then we're gonna look for the inner arch of the foot. And if you've got a gripper ball, you would step, apply pressure, and then it's like a dislocated ankle here, okay? And then imagine you're trying to strip color of the ball. So just nice, and you can move slightly forward, slightly back. Again, just any movement whatsoever you would like to do. Same on the other side. Some nice piano music. And then we're gonna go on to the arch of the foot, which might be a little bit tender. And again, just explore. Go back and forward, side to side, maybe a little bit more pressure here. And then we're going to stroke. So same as in reflexology, we're stroking from the base towards the heart. So from the base of every toe to the heel, and then we release. And do it again. And again, oops. So we've got 5 toes, 5 strokes. 5 strokes. Do it twice. Okay, so this is just a quickie one. And then scribble, 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 scribble. And then we'll release your right foot onto the mat, closing your eyes, taking a couple of breaths from here. Just noticing if you feel any different on your right foot comparing to the left foot. And then slowly opening up your eyes, and we're moving on to your left side. So the same on the left side, start with the ball of the foot, slight pressure, and then we add a little bit of movement here. You can add some funky movement. Doesn't have to be boring, okay? You need to be able to have fun on the mat, not just have a super serious yoga practice, okay? And then you can again spread your toes and hug. Spread, hug. Move into the heel, ball underneath the heel. Again, a little bit of a hip movement here, so just add a little bit of the hip. Slight pressure. Moving on to the inner arch. Any of those movements that you would not want to do, please just substitute them with something that you would like to do, or what is accessible, or what is okay for your foot. And again, it's like stripping off its color. And then the same on the other side. So slight pressure, and if the ball is quite rubbery, so it's going to be easier to work with. It's like a tennis ball, maybe you're not going to get so much movement out of it, so just maybe hold it. Move into the arch of the foot. Sorry. And then again, just any movement from here. Maybe side to side, back and forward. Just explore how it feels. and what areas of that foot are needing a little bit more TLC. Excellent. And then we stroke from the base of every toe towards the heel and release. Stroke and release. Stroke, stroke. So just do it twice. And then after the practice, if you would like to spend a little bit more time on rolling out your feet, please do that. For the sake of the practice, for the sake of the time, we're not going to be spending too much time, and then just scribble, 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 just enough to give some warmth and awakening to the feet. And then you can move the ball aside. Again, we'll close your eyes, and then just noticing how your feet are feeling. You will go a little bit more freedom, awakening of the feet, and keeping your eyes closed, which might be a partial theme of the class, because it's harder to balance with your eyes closed, and it should make you appreciate how much we rely on our eyesight, how much we should be grateful to be able to see, and think of those people who don't have that ability. And then just finding your most balanced stance here. Beautiful. And then once you're there, you're more than welcome to keep your eyes closed. You're more than welcome to open up your eyes, and then we're going to bring your arms up. So just sweeping your arms up. As we inhale, as we exhale, we swan dive down. So back of your hands together, we bend your knees, swan dive down. We'll do it 3 more times. We inhale, sweeping them up. We exhale, swan dive. We inhale them up. Keep your eyes closed if you wish to do so, and exhale, swan diving down. And one more inhale, and an exhale. Beautiful. And from here, bringing your arms out and slightly up, palms of the hands facing the mat. It's like you're flying, it's like you're a bird. Beautiful. And from here, palms of the hands facing the ceiling, the skies, and then we come back to standing, sending your arms down, bringing your legs a little bit narrower, sending your arms back up, and then we come into a chair. Tucking your tailbone under, so you don't want to fall forward. It's more about the back, moving back and down. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect chair. You can be quite high, but with the right alignment. Awesome. And then we bring your arms out, and then we take a twist over to the right as we inhale. Bring your arms out. Left arm up as we inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Hands to heart. Sending your arms towards the back of the mat. Hands coming onto the small of the spine. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Rolling onto the ball of your right foot. Tuck your tailbone under. Watching the spine. Sending your left arm out in front of you. Good. And then we bring the knee, the elbow of the left arm towards the right knee, and reaching up. You can add a balance straight away from here, so you can lift your right foot, lengthen, and lift, lengthen, and one more. Feel free to just keep it on the mat. Left hand behind, roll onto the ball of your left foot, tuck your tailbone under, realign, right arm here. Okay, you can just bend, or you can add a little bit of a balance. Trying to keep your hips level, and 3, lengthen, and 2, beautiful, and 1, and then slowly hands behind, straighten up, sending your arms up as you inhale, exhale, swan dive down. This time you place your hands onto the back of the legs, letting your head come down, dropping your head, relaxing your shoulders, arms, spine. Inhale, halfway lift, arms halfway up, squeezing your shoulder blades, palms of the hands facing up. We make our way up, back up, inch standing, releasing your hands to heart, sending your arms down. For this practice we need blocks. Okay, well, we don't need, I would like you maybe to make sure that you have blocks. Okay, so have the blocks at the top of the mat, just in case. Making your way towards the top of the mat, and then we sweep your arms up as we inhale. Exhale, swan, diving down, hands towards the back of the legs, onto the mat, letting your head come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, we take a plank. Nice strong plank. Remember, you always have options for plank to come down onto all fours. Taking an in breath, exhale, knees on the mat, shoulders dropped, and then release your chest towards the mat. Coming into nice and little back extension. You should be able to lift your hands off of the mat, okay? So don't try and go too deep. Press your pubic bone into the mat, using your hands to drag your rib cage towards the front of the mat. Close your eyes, take a breath in, take a breath out. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, back onto all fours into down dog. We'll lift and lengthen, widening through the spine, walking on the spot, just giving your legs a little bit of TLC. Lift, lengthen, inhale. Good. On the next exhale, start to slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Round it through the spine, pause it in here, and then slowly making your way back up towards nice upright spine. Arms coming all the way up as we inhale, hands to heart as we exhale. Beautiful. And we inhale, sending your arms up. This time we bend your knees, coming into a chair, letting your arms come halfway down. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel free to go deeper, feel free not to. Exhale, bow. Inhale, arms out to the sides, palms facing the mat, shoulders drop, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands towards the back of the legs, we bow. Halfway lift with your hands on the shins or on the mat. We take a plank. We move through vinyasa. Again, just choose your own vinyasa. You can come down into chaturanga from here if you have it. If not, knees on the mat. And then in a chaturanga, we go halfway into it, okay, so we don't drop 90 degrees here. Inhale into back extension. Again, don't overdo it. Exhale, down dog. Walking on the spot. Inhale, we're gonna send your right leg up. Keeping your pelvis level so your right hip is not above your left one. Exhale, we step your right foot forward. Press your right foot into the mat. Just feeling the engagement like coming, like a lot of engagement coming from the outer hip on your right. Left heel comes into the warrior heel, so left leg straight, and then we're making your way into the first warrior. Knee forward, knee in line with the middle toe, chest forward, straight left leg. Okay, so I would keep your hand up, keep your blocks in front of you, and then if you're too far from the blocks, just move yourself closer to the blocks, or move your blocks closer to where you are. Coming into the first warrior, I would make a suggestion to maybe have your arms either out in front of you or up, framing your head. Tuck, squeeze, lift. Hold your breath. Not hold your breath, sorry, hold the posture. No, hold the breath. Steady your breath. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Again, just appreciate how much more balance and stability we get from being able to look at the things. Beautiful. And from here, we can open your eyes or not. Pivot your left foot to face forward, arms framing your foot. We find your right thigh with your right belly. Tuck your tailbone under, so blocking any movement coming from the lumbar spine, lengthening and reaching forward. Exhale, hands on top of the blocks, and then we shoot your left leg into a third warrior. Flexing your foot, extending into the heel, keeping your pelvis level. Taking one more in breath. Exhale, returning into the previous posture with both feet facing forward. From here, returning into first warrior. Exhale, hands framing your foot. take a vinyasa, so you can go into plank or chaturanga, no plank, onto all fours, chaturanga or kneeling, and then moving into down dog, walking on the spot, widening through the spine, left leg shoots up, exhale, step your left foot forward, press into the mat with that left foot, and then we release your right heel onto the mat, making your way into the first warrior here. Loads of weight of your body is on the right leg. Chest forward, tailbone under, nice and straight back leg. And then for the sake of the transitioning, we just send your arms. You can have your arms out in front of you if that's your warrior, or send them up. You can even squeeze them together. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Moving your shoulders into the sockets here. Breathe in. Again, feel free to close your eyes for a breath. Beautiful. Taking one more in breath. Exhale, right foot pivots forward. Finds your left leg with your left belly. Reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands in the blocks. Right leg up. Into third warrior. Hold it here for a breath. You've got the support of the blocks. One more in breath. Next out breath, moving into the previous posture. Loads of stability, arms framing your head. First warrior. Exhale, hands framing your foot. We move through vinyasa. Again, plank or kneeling, chaturanga or kneeling. Into back extension. Into down dog. Walking on the spot, lengthen, inhale, and an exhale. One more inhale. On the next exhale, walking your feet towards your hands, and then slowly making your way back towards nice up, right. Spine, sending your arms up, hands to heart, moving back towards the front of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, coming into chair. Letting your arms come halfway down, tucking your tailbone under, straighten up, maybe dipping into that chair, maybe not. Adding a little bit of a balance, the same balance as we've already done. Left elbow towards your right knee. And 3. Pelvis level. And 2. Beautiful. And 1. Do the same on the other side. Reach, lengthen. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Down, all the way down. Hands behind your legs. Inhale. Moving into nice, strong spine. Exhale, hands on the mat. Take a vinyasa. Plank, chaturanga, or kneeling. Into back extension. Into a down dog. Beautiful. Walking on the spot, and then we inhale your right leg up. This time we send your right knee toward your chest, right through the spine. Lift your bum, come into tiger curl. Take one more in breath. Next out breath, right foot between your hands, left heel on the mat, warrior stance. Then we're making your way back into the first warrior. Okay, so you know the first part of the sequence. Exactly the same. Make sure we're blocks here. Chest forward, hips forward, straighten up. Smile and lift. Inhale. Roll your shoulders back and down. One more in breath. And then we reach forward, pivot onto the ball of your left foot. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Find your new left leg with the left belly. Hands on the blocks. Shoot your foot into the third warrior this time. You can play. You can take one hand above the knee, both hands above the knee. Maybe lengthen and straighten up your arms. Maybe behind, maybe hands to heart. Beautiful. And then whether you need to use your blocks or not, bend your knee, sending your left foot back into the warrior stance, and then we spiral into the second warrior. So that's your right leg, that's your left leg. Chest forward, hips, knee. Rotating that Left quad towards the back of the mat. Arms outstretched. Lifting your ribs, rolling your shoulders down, rotating your arms. Palms of the hands to face up. Inhale, we take reverse warrior. Loads of space here, space at the back, space at the front. No rolls, okay? You need to add that length so that there's no rolls in here. So it's nice and flat. So it's like you're lengthening and leaning over something. Beautiful. And from here, coming back into the second warrior, we'll lengthen out to the right, sliding your left foot towards you, and then moving one of the blocks directly in front of your right foot. And then using that block with your right foot pointing right out to the side, we come into half moon. You can keep your hand on the base of the spine, flex your left foot, and then start to slowly rotate your chest and hip to face forward. If it's accessible, you can shoot your right arm up, left arm up, sorry. Beautiful. And then we bend your right knee, releasing your left heel down, back into the second warrior. Windmill your arms down. Vinyasa. Plank, chaturanga, inch up. Dog or cobra, inch down dog. Walking on the spot, widening through the spine, lengthen. Left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Press into the mat with the left foot, right heel on the mat. First warrior. Exactly the same sequence. Reaching up, rolling your shoulders down. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Arms hugging your head. Left belly on your left leg. Hands in the blocks. Shoot your right leg up. Third warrior. Play with it. One hand off the blocks. Two hands off the blocks. Oops. Maybe not, maybe yes. Bending your left knee, releasing your right foot onto the mat. Spiral it into the second warrior. Chest forward, knee, ribs, arms up, the palms of the hands facing up. Inhale into reverse warrior. Remember, lots of space and length here. Lengthen, inhale, exhale. Finding that block, moving that block right in front of that foot. Slide, lift, and then play with it. Maybe you're here, maybe you're there. Trying to rotate, rotate, rotate your chest. And hip. Flexing your foot. One more in breath. Exhale, bend your knee, back into the second warrior. Windmill your arms all the way down. Hands framing your foot. Plank. Moving through vinyasa. Beautiful. And then walking on the spot. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Slowly making your way back up into standing, sending your arms up, hands to heart. Beautiful. We're going to add another layer onto it. Have your blocks. Send your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Chair. Arms out. Tailbone under. Exhale. Vibaya. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Plank. Again, you know your options. Chaturanga or kneeling. Nice open chest. Moving back into down dog. Walking on the spot. Lengthen. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Pause. Stepping that foot forward. Heel on the mat. First warrior. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Tuck and squeeze, chest, hips. Lengthen, inhale, exhale. Reach, lengthen, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on the blocks. Or maybe we don't need the blocks and we can just shoot that leg up. Maybe we do need the blocks. Again, you have the blocks. We use the blocks if we need them. Okay? Just again, all about making it into your own practice. Exhale, left foot down, spiral it into the second warrior. Chest, shoulders, palms of the hands up. Smile. Into the reverse warrior. Hugging into that midline. Back into the second warrior. Shift your weight forward, and then you can maybe move into the half moon with a block. Maybe no block. Okay, so if you do need to use a block, use a block. Maybe you can flip it down if you feel like it. Maybe you feel you don't need it. Okay, so just make sure that it's all about that rotation. Flex your left foot, heel into the wall, arm up. If you would like to play, close your eyes, look up at your thumb. Beautiful. Bending your right knee, stepping your left foot onto the mat, come back into the second warrior. Good, and from here, we spiral both arms out to the front, and then we send your left knee up. Drop that hip. Good, and from here I'm going to turn to face you. And from there, we come into a star. So arms out, flex your foot, hug into that midline, chest open, hips open, holding your star. So you are facing the front of the room, okay? I'm just facing you. Beautiful, and then knee comes back up. Good, we step it back into the second warrior. Windmill your arms down. Hands framing your foot, vinyasa. Breathe in. Beautiful, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your foot forward. Oh sorry, knee to chest. Tiger curl, hold it. Step it forward, press it into the mat. First warrior, chest forward, hips forward, straight, back leg. Pivot, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, we either find your block or we come into unsupported third warrior. Pelvis level, flex your foot. Any arm option is good. Beautiful, bend your knee. Right heel on the mat, spiral it into the second warrior. Chest, hips, quad, palms of the hands facing up. Inhale, reverse. Beautiful, exhale it back into the second warrior. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Either we're finding a block or we're finding a mat. Or maybe we're just floating here. Okay? Float or find a support. Flex your foot. Nice open chest. Chest open, hips open. Flex. Space here. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Back into the second warrior. Both arms out in front of you. Looking forward. Pivot your foot forward. And then we float your right knee up. Again, I'm going to turn to face you. And then we take a star shape on your right. I'm going to come here. Chest, hips. Chest, hips. Arms. It's my hip clicking. Flex your foot. Beautiful. Sending that knee back up. Stepping it back into the second warrior. Spiral it all the way down. Vinyasa plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Awesome, doing awesome, guys. Widening through the spine. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, walking your feet forward. and then starting to slowly roll back up towards nice upright spine. Good. And from here, the last balance we're doing here is a tree pose. The most common balance is a tree. So you don't need to balance, you actually don't need to balance. You can also use a wall. You can just bring your feet together, bring your right knee out, drop in both hips, tailbone under, and then you play from there. You can bring your foot onto the inside of your left foot, left leg, below the knee joint or above the knee joint, but not going onto the joint, okay? Please, your knee is a very flimsical thing, so please don't put more pressure onto it. If you are managing to go up on top of the leg, press your foot into the leg, leg into the foot, so you want to create that tension coming from both sides. Drop that right hip, squeeze your glutes, digging deep into the mat with the big toe of your left foot, and kind of like arching the foot. It's like you're gripping the mat, creates a little bit, tiny bit of an arch. And finding a focal point, something you can look at and something which is not moving. Find your drishti, okay? Bringing your hands to heart, and then that can be your tree, and you can just stay there. If you need to release your foot onto the mat, please do that. From there, maybe we can grow your tree. Can be nice, beautiful tree. Can be birch tree, palm tree. Maybe trying to bring your arms into more external rotation here. If you are with me, we come into a side bend over to your right. Again, not trying to hug into the midline. Hold it here. And then maybe if you can bend that elbow, maybe we can even try and slide that forearm down towards the knee. You can show me how strong a tree you are, so you can flex. You can maybe try and bind and close your eyes. It's very tricky. And then we unbind. Slowly coming back up. Releasing your arms down. Ooh. Supporting your foot if it's there, and then slowly stepping down, shaking them off, and then we do the same on the left side. Again, remember you have options. Please do take your options. No knee joint. Press. You'll find one side is going to be a little bit more stable than the other side. Sorry, eating my words. Find your drishti, find your stance, smile. You can just be a smiling tree. And then we send your arms up if you want to grow the tree. Get maybe a little bit of external rotation here. Then we can maybe come into side bend. And then maybe you can just stay there, nice open chest. Or you can bend your elbow and try and, windy here in my forest. And then slowly slide it there. Again, you can be a strong tree. You can be a tree with a bind. Jungle tree. Tree in the jungles. And then slowly up, hands to heart, release it down, shake them off, maybe roll back and forward a little bit side to side, and then sending your arms up as we inhale, exhale, swan down, hugging your elbows, dropping your head. And then starting to slowly roll back up towards nice upright stance. One more. Lengthening, arms halfway down, squeeze the shoulder blades, hands to heart. And thank you for practicing with me. If you feel you need some stretch, since it's just a short version of the practice, please do some stretches. Otherwise, thank you and hopefully see you soon. Bye.